Hey guys, so I was originally going to do a video on this in my usual style, so voiced over with text and images and stuff, but I've had a massive coursework deadline today, so I haven't had any time to work on videos. So I'm just going to film myself. I'm on my iPad at the moment. I'm having to film myself because my laptop camera doesn't work and the microphone on there is awful. So sorry for the video quality and audio quality. One thing else I wanted to say is both my microphone and my phone have broken as well. So G News, GD theories, things like that, they're all going to be quite hard to voice over. I am working on finding another way to do it, but yeah, be patient. I have written a script for new GD theories, so that should be out in the next few days. If not, Maps from Hell coming soon anyway. Anyway, so it's the main topic of this video. I want to talk about the exotic situation, and apparently exotic has returned. So basically what happened was exotic, if you don't know who exotic was, he was number one on the leaderboards in 1.9. He was a star grinder and he was presumed a hacker, but yeah, he had a lot of stars. He maintained the number one position for a while, and there was a lot of controversy over him beating 40 demons in a day, which made people think he was a hacker. Eventually he disappeared from the leaderboards in early 2.0, and the way he did that was to post on his Twitter account that he was dying, and at the time there was a virus spreading through Korea, so many thought he actually did die. And it's been quite a big mystery ever since. So recently, Sylz and Fiire, who are two channels, Sylz has 5,000 subscribers and Fiire has 7,000, have uploaded videos about exotic, and they've claimed their friend, they have a close friend, has basically revealed himself to be exotic. He said that he said that he was exotic, and obviously Sylz said you need proof. And exotic, this guy who claims to be exotic, said that he would need to find his old phone to find screenshots of exotic's account. And sure enough, he magically found this old phone about 40 minutes later. And he posted one screenshot. He posted one single screenshot. Now, I don't know how this is proof. I don't understand how Sylz and Fiire are both intelligent people. I don't understand how they could have been absorbed in the hype by this so much. This is clearly not enough evidence. In a minute, I'm going to show you a video that saRy did, and this was actual saRy back when he was posting on the Geometry-World Cafe YouTube account, and it shows you how you can change your name if you have an unregistered account. And so the screenshot of exotic's supposed account, the name exotic could have quite easily just been written there. As for the stars, because many people think the stars, there's, I think if I remember correctly, 13,009 stars, and this was late 1.9. He said that the stars are a reason that this is a genuine screenshot of this account. Personally, I don't believe that, because Cyclic, saRy, Michigan, all these big star grinders have uploaded pictures of their accounts before, and he could have got this 13,009 figure from anywhere. And considering it was a screenshot and not a video, he could have quite easily just snipped this 13,009 figure off of another account and pasted it over the top. People are looking into the image now to see if it's edited. I mean, if it is edited, it is well edited. It looks plausible, but yeah, just generally, I'm very surprised. Like, I'm not a good Geometry Dash player, but back on my phone, I had 10 or 20 screenshots of my account. Sometimes when I unlock things, sometimes when I was backing up my progress, things like that. It makes me very suspicious that this supposed person has one screenshot and he was the world number one. Why would you just have one screenshot? Surely you would not be proud of your achievements. So, I mean, am 100% sure this is fake. Like, I'm sure that this screenshot isn't legit and this person is just a faker. And my reasoning for this is because I have seen this quite a lot now with several Korean players, and I've seen it with Sohn, saRy, Neptune, and now saRy. And I posted a picture on Twitter earlier that was saying how I've done big videos, and suddenly people have returned from like their absence and breaks. And the one video I'm gonna point out here is the 5GD Mysteries video. I did not expect it to be so popular, but it's got nearly 50,000 views, and it is one of my most popular videos that I've ever done. And I was really surprised about that. But one of the mysteries was Neptune and Neptune's activity. The final mystery on that one was saRy and if he actually died. In the last week, Neptune's account was hacked and someone wrote that Neptune was back on it, and now this saRy situation has come out. My point is, Neptune and saRy have been gone for over a year now. They've been gone for a long, long time. Why would they come back in the same week, in a week apart of each other? It's far, far too superficial. It just reeks of being fake. It's completely ridiculous, I think. Unfortunately, the community is overrun with hype. So when they saw that on Neptune's account, they didn't stop to consider the situation. They just thought, oh, Neptune's back, and word spread like wildfire. And there's the same thing that's happened here, because Sylz actually put in his video, send it to Sea1997 and to Geometry-Drama. Geometry-Drama, I'll try and keep my opinions of them relatively neutral here, but they were straight on it. It's easy views, saRy's back in the title, and so now basically everybody thinks saRy is back. In the video Sylz posted, the guy who's pretending to be saRy did try and have a reasonable explanation for the whole death thing, but to be honest, you could have just written it on a script. It'd be very easy to fake this. Tomorrow I could get a new email on Gmail, I could start a new GD account, I could call it saRy, I could come up with some, like, because Koreans have hard schooling like regimes, I could come up with some story about why I was so busy with school, and I could type it in a way that a Korean would type English. saRy didn't know English very well, so I could type it with a very poor grasp of English, send it around on the community, then I could make a video on my channel pretending I knew nothing about the situation, and within a week I could have people believing saRy's back. It's very easy to use hype and a sub base to trick people, and the end result of this is money. This is why people do it. This is why fake saRy came back. This is why fake Sohn came back. This is why I assume, unless this gets stamped out and proven fake, I assume this new saRy will have a YouTube account soon. The thing here is, if saRy comes back tomorrow and he beats the nightmare and uploads it to YouTube, people will watch it because it's saRy. It doesn't matter that it's the nightmare and it's an easy demon, but it would literally take him no effort at all because it's the nightmare. But people would watch it, and I reckon that video would gross about 100,000 views. And for a low-level channel, 100,000 views on a single video is about $75. So that's literally what it is. Returning to GD under a fake account, a fake persona, using a former legend's name, you can easily make a lot of money by doing very little. Obviously, for Serve to get famous, he had to beat Bloodbath, he had to beat Creeper Force, he had to beat Conical Depression, all things that took him a lot of effort. But those videos got hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm assuming they made him a lot of money. If someone was going under saRy's name, they could literally just beat an easy they could probably beat a 6-star level or something, but because it's saRy, people would flock to the video completely. So I just think we need to start sort of using our heads a bit more and approaching this with a more rational with a more rational approach. Cyclic is a good example here. Cyclic, obviously when Cyclic went through that whole hacking drama, he quit and that lot. saRy came back and impersonated him a lot and said, oh, go and check out my Twitch, sub to me on YouTube. And saRy got like decent 10,000 subscribers and 5,000 Twitch followers off it. He did benefit from pretending to be cyclic. When the real cyclic came back in, I think it was July or August last year, I can't remember, it was during the summer. When he actually came back, he didn't ask anyone for a shout out. He didn't ask anyone to give him fame. He just linked his YouTube to his GD account and carried on. He's now got 15,000 subscribers because he's cyclic, because of his name. But he didn't ask anyone for fame. He didn't ask anyone to publicise his cause. And he just came back and played the game. I think you should be suspicious when there's such a big need for fame with these people that are coming back. Another thing I want to point out is that these players were all Korean, and Korean community is quite a different community to the English-speaking community, and that they are a lot hotter on hackers. I mean, there was that, I can't remember if it was a real story or not, but there was thing going on in South Korea that's saying they were going to ban hacking legally from video games. saRy was a hacker, as was saRy, as was Sohn, as was Neptune. I don't think they'd come back so loud and proud. Like, I know in Syl's video, saRy said he was ashamed, but if he was truly ashamed, he wouldn't have announced himself. You don't go on to the internet, like, wanting hate. Like, I just think, I mean, you can make what you want of it, but I just think there are so many factors that are making this seem fake. So, just to give this a little bit of context, the screenshot I posted on Twitter about my videos and returns, I've seen this happen a lot now with Korean players. Once I uploaded the Legend series about saRy, the account saRym was created with someone saying that saRy was back but that he'd forgotten the password to his old account. So he created saRym, and he created a YouTube channel, got about 100 subs. And he actually, for his YouTube icon, used my Legend series thumbnail for saRy, which I was a little bit miffed about. But that quickly got proven fake because the person who impersonated him was American and not Korean. And so as soon as he spoke on YouTube, people realised it wasn't saRy because he didn't take into account the grasp of English. So he got proven fake. When I did the Hell series, Maps from Hell, I started putting word out a few weeks before that I was doing it. So I started asking in community forums and stuff like that for information on Sohn. And then magically Sohn comes back. And for ages, people thought this was the real Sohn. This took a lot longer to go away. But it wasn't the real Sohn, and Cypher, who worked with me on the Majako Maps from Hell, proved that he was a fake Sohn because he was using the word who, which is HU, which appeared in most of Sohn's levels and in their descriptions. He was using that in the wrong context. Who is actually Sohn's real name, not a catchphrase as this fake Sohn was using it as. So then I've uploaded that GD Mysteries video, and magically Neptune's suddenly back. And now, within a week, saRy's back. These people have been gone for years. I just don't think they'd come back now. I just think that people need to stop hyping up so much. I know it's hard when you've got channels like GD Drama that are jumping on this sort of potential news, because you can't blame people. For Fiire and Sylz as well, it is going to get them a lot of views. It is going to get them, I mean, I think from experience, I would say Sylz, well, Fiire actually probably stands to get about 60,000. I'd say Sylz will get 40,000 views on their saRy videos. You just have to realise that it's very unlikely that these players will ever come back. Geometry Dash is a $2 game, and life is life. You won't return so majestically to a $2 game like that with such a heroic return just because there's new fame for them on the horizon. saRy's probably off, like, he's probably I don't know how old he is, but I'm assuming he's graduated school or something. He's probably off either still studying or he's got a job. Don't know what Sohn's doing, but I've heard he's still active in GDW. Neptune, he's probably enjoying life. saRy, we don't know if saRy died, but I just think it's very unlikely. Like, getting a virus on your body, dying, nah. I think he probably just wanted to quit, and he wanted to take a sympathetic way out because he was about to be outed as a hacker, mainly because of that 40 demons in a day situation. I just think when something happens, so when because I'm doing an exotic video soon, like I'm doing an actual exotic documentary. When this comes out, don't be surprised if this guy that's talking to Sylz tries to push that he is exotic more, because there's loads of fame for him and potential on the horizon. I mean, like I've never actually, because they've never properly come back, I've never actually managed to make people famous from a video. But when I did the Hell series, Maps from Hell video, the Hell levels, the original Hell, I posted the IDs of the original Hell levels that were uploaded in 1.2 and 1.3, and they got thousands more downloads. All the comments were about the Maps from Hell, and the like ratio went from negative to positive. Big videos do create the possibility and potential for fame for people. So I just think that you have to be suspicious of anyone that rises up as soon as something moves into the popular conscience. So you see, let's think of someone else who quit. I don't know. Dawn, Experience D. If a big video came out about him tomorrow, and then suddenly, because Experience D quit, I'm pretty sure, but if a big video came up about him tomorrow and it got loads of views, don't be surprised if an Experience Dawn YouTube channel emerged that was suspicious. There's loads of views, loads of fame, loads of, like, basically 15 minutes of fame on their reputation for people. It's usually the American community who do it. It's not usually the Spanish or Korean communities that impersonate people. It's just it's such a cheap, quick, easy way to fame, but it's not maintainable. That's why these channels get debunked and they just die out. It's just a stupid little phase. People in about 6 months will have forgotten the whole Neptune situation, and I'm assuming, well, depending on how hard Fiire and Sylz push their videos, I'm assuming the exotic situation will die out soon. But my main message from this video is, if you see people coming into the community claiming to be old legends, don't lose your head over it, don't lose your mind over it, because you are creating problems in the community. You're creating too much hype. You'll cause arguments with people. It's incredibly annoying for big YouTubers who then get spammed with comments like, oh, you need to make a video about this. It's just counterproductive for the community, and at the end of the day, you are going to be disappointed when you find out that the person you are idolizing with no grounds to is a faker. So that's basically what I wanted to say about this. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this informative and useful. And I've got quite a nice video coming soon. It's a video that I'm actually going to try and help the community a bit in it. So I'm quite excited to start working on that.